Welcome back, guys. Last time we were together, I spoke to you about this new paradigm for worship. That is, you're the performance and God is the audience. Well, tonight, I want to mention to you a soul-stifling tendency that we all have. Guys, we even sing it. You know that great hymn that goes like this, or at least a line of it goes like this? Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Ain't that the truth? Aren't we prone to wander? Doesn't the world hold an attraction to us? Doesn't it beckon and we often say, I'm coming? Gang, in the Old Testament, particularly in Deuteronomy 4, 5, and 6, when God is trying to tell Israel how they should worship, He mentions on 4 different occasions, I want you to do X, Y, Z. This is in Deuteronomy 4, 9. Lest you forget, He says. And then in chapter 6, verse 12, He says, I want you to do this thing because lest you forget. And then you go to chapter 8 and you go to verse 11 and it says, do this lest you forget. And then in chapter 8, verse 14, He says, do this lest you forget. And then in verse 19, He says, oh, you must do this lest you forget. Gang, we have short memories, don't we? And we come to church and we get perhaps charged up from time to time, and man, it doesn't take much. We go back to work on Monday morning and pretty much everything is lost. And there is this tendency on our parts to wander. For Israel, they were told to put little boxes with the 10 Commandments on their foreheads, and they were to wrap the law around their forearms. And if you go to Jerusalem today, ladies and gentlemen, and head to the Wailing Wall, you will see those little boxes. You will see them strapping it on their forearms. They're still trying to externally produce mindfulness such that they won't forget. I would suggest to you, ladies and gentlemen, that the New Testament has an improved idea. It's called the church. A weekly, or for heaven forbid, even a bi-weekly meeting of God's people to serve as a reminder of who we are and to whom we belong, lest we forget. We wouldn't want that to happen, now would we? See you soon.
We're given the warning that we're not to give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing. And so the Bible is calling not gathering, not meeting as a bad habit, and meeting as a right rhythm. And the question is, how do we do that? I mean, here we are, basically our separation has been imposed upon us.